Hello, hello, and welcome to Inscryption. I am so excited to play this game. I love this game. I have played this game religiously. I very recently just deleted all of my save data because I want to play through it again for my channel. So, yeah, here we go. We're going to be starting from the very beginning. Again, I have played this game before. I have played this game a lot. Both the story and the roguelike. So I'm going to try and avoid spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it, but this game is crazy, this game is awesome, and I'm ready to start from the beginning again. So here we go. Here goes nothing. And I'm so excited to play this game again. As you can see, we don't have a new game option, only continue. This is part of the game, so I promise this is a brand new save file. Yeah, we're gonna go through the whole thing again, so here we go. We will continue. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. I haven't, Leshy, don't worry. I have not forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. So, for anybody who doesn't know, this is a card game. It is a roguelike card game, which basically means that every time you play it, it's different. Even though at the beginning, it's kind of scripted in a way, just because there is an actual story to this roguelike. And essentially, we have our squirrel here, and we have these blood symbols right here. We have to sacrifice things to play other things. So we will play our stoat, sacrifice our squirrel, and then we can't play our wolves yet because we only have one sacrifice, so we'll have to pass our turn here. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power, and this is its health. This is its health. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you tell him. He can explain it better than I can. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. This means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It is your turn again. We're gonna go squirrel. He's gonna call us boring, but we're gonna play the squirrel, and then we're gonna sacrifice both. Huh? Hey, stop. We're gonna sacrifice both of them. Oh, I love stoat. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. And then we're gonna play wolf right here. The suffering was real, but you will see it again. We're going to play wolf here so that he kills coyote. And essentially we're trying to deal damage to him, get past his units to deal damage to him. So you can also press spacebar to pass your turn. Because you are learning, I will pass. A random card from the deck or the certainty of a squirrel. Well, he's not playing anything. This part's not too hard. It's obviously the tutorial, so we will win next turn. Pass. He's just kind of giving us a free win. We will also deal some overkill damage and get some teeth. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. So this game is technically a horror game. Well, I'll talk once we get the map out. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Okay, can I stand yet? I cannot. Okay, so this game is a horror game. Though it is much more horror in the terms of aesthetics than like jump scares. There's not really a lot of like big scares. It's just very atmospheric, which is probably another reason why I like it so much. And I just love the atmosphere of this game. So, there are a lot of secrets in this game. I'm going to try to get all of them in this playthrough. In my first playthrough, I definitely did not get them all. But I'm going to try to get as many of the secrets as I can once we can start getting them. But, yeah, I've played this game a lot. I know most things, I think. I'm not going to be doing anything that has to do with the ARG. There's like a whole other story outside of the game that takes you all over the internet that I'm not going to delve into. That's beyond my knowledge. But I'm going to try to get all of the secrets within the game that I can. So, a single path revealed itself. Let's get a new card. I don't even know. Can I check my deck right now? I can. So this is my deck. This is my favorite character. I love the Stoat. Besides Leshy. I love the Stoat and I love Leshy. But basically, these are our cards along with our squirrels. And we will be able to add cards to this. There's going to be a bunch of new cards, new types of cards. Anyway. The Caustic Adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal, which means this will one-shot anything. The Undying Cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. We're going to take the cat. Another creature joins your caravan. So you can sacrifice the cat infinitely. There's some crazy, like, especially in this area, there are some crazy card synergies you can do. I'm going to try to break the game a little bit, but, I don't know. Sometimes it takes a long time, so maybe not too much. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. And then we will get an item. That's what this little backpack is. We get an item. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. Is that all I get? And have a second. Okay. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. Delicious. 3 is as much as you can carry. And then we battle. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Maybe. You'll help me? Take your turn. Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. So we can see what's coming. This wolf cub, this little sigil right here, you can actually open the book to behold the rule book. Yeah, whatever, Leshy. Basically, this card will grow into a stronger card after 1 turn of being down here. These stumps block, and it's actually perfect because I drew my cat, so I can play my squirrel, sacrifice my squirrel, and put my cat here. My cat only has 1 health, but as long as this stump is here, which it will not move unless I attack it. So this cat is protected, and I can sacrifice it as many times as I want to play cards that do damage. I don't need my items, Leshy. So I think I'm going to play Stoat here because the wolf cub is going to have to come down here and destroy this boulder before I can attack it. So, we're just going to let Stoat do some damage. And now we have a permanent sacrifice that is safe. Mind the ambitious wolf cub, it ages swiftly. There's nothing we can do about that right now. Okay. And I think that's good. So we can only sacrifice the cat 1 time per turn, so I can't sacrifice the cat twice to summon wolf. I would have to sacrifice Stoat as well, which I don't really want to do. This bat is flying, so it is actually going to strike me directly when it comes down on Leshy's turn. It is not going to attack the Stoat and kill it, which is both good and bad. It won't kill my Stoat, but it will damage me directly, and then Stoat will kill it next turn. So there's a lot of sigils, which are these things. These are the sigils. There's a lot of things to understand about this game that kind of just come with time. So if it seems a little confusing now, don't worry. You'll get used to it. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. So now Wolf Cub has aged up into the wolf. Ha! My bat flew right over your Stoat, and now my Stoat's gonna kill your bat, so I don't care. Wolf is now the wolf cub is now grown, so he is now a full wolf. We still can't do anything because his boulder is here, so we're gonna have to wait for him to attack that next turn so we can summon our wolf. And I think these are the really easy fights, but I'm still trying to strategize because it has been a little while since I've played this game, so I do still want to, think about what I'm doing here. Because I could play this wolf now, and it'll attack this one, and then we'll be out-damaging him, and I won't even have to kill this wolf. But I'll have to wait. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So we're going to sacrifice the squirrel and the cat. We're going to play this wolf here. This wolf is going to destroy this stump in one turn. And then we'll be out-damaging him by 1. Because he'll be dealing... Because Stoat's going to kill Bat right now. Wolf is going to kill Stump. His wolf is going to kill this boulder. And then we will be doing 4 damage, and he will be doing 3 damage to us. So we'll be out-damaging him, but... I think this is a wolf. I think we had 2 wolves in our deck. Can I check? No, I can't. I'm pretty sure that's a wolf. But I can't play it now anyway, so... Or we could play River Snapper. Let's play River Snapper. Fuck it. Why not? So now River Snapper is a very weak card, but he is tanky. So he doesn't do a lot of damage, but he's very tanky. So now he'll be doing no damage to us. And River Snapper will actually kill the wolf in 2 turns. If we don't win before that, which we will. And now we draw this, and yep, it was our wolf, and then we just go again. And we win. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. Okay, let's get another card. Wolf Cub or Sparrow. I personally do not like flying cards. I just really dislike them. I don't know why. They always throw me off. I'm gonna take Wolf Cub. We also already have 2 wolves, so can I stand yet? Nope, I cannot. I don't know at what point I can stand up from the table, but we're not there yet, so let's do some sacrificing. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. So what this... he'll explain it. You are compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. So, you know, so what this does is it sacrifices the sigil. So you take the sigil of one card, basically, and you put it onto a different card. And, I honestly think I want to take the cat sigil. Pick me, you know, you know, Stowe, I was, I think I'm going to. You looked upon your menagerie, and selected a healthy host. I think I'm going to pick Stowe. So what this is going to do is it's going to take the sacrifice, the infinite sacrifice card, and it's going to put it on Stowe. So we will get rid of cat. What an honor. And now Stoat has Cat's ability, so I can sacrifice the Stoat as much as I want now. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the cat now lives in the Stoat. And now we will go back to our next battle, and then we will probably go to a campfire to buff Stoat. I love Stoat. I will favor my Stoat cards so much, you will see. I will a lot. So these are totems. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. So now all of his dogs, all of his wolves, his everything, they are now flying, which is not great. So that means that this is going to attack us directly. So we're about to take 4 damage next turn. This will attack us directly no matter what. It will not attack whatever card I have here. So we need to be smart about this. And what I think I'll do, because these are about to do 4 damage to us. But the good thing is that this will not kill whatever card is here. So what I think I will do is I think I'm going to eat the 4 damage. I could grab a squirrel, one of these squirrels, and play one of my stronger cards, but I kind of want to save these. Yes, I know I'm aware. I want to try to get as far into this as I can, because it does get very difficult very quickly on purpose. So I want to see how far I can make it before I actually die. So I think I'm going to play Wolf Cub. I mean, honestly, they both do the same amount of damage, so it doesn't even really matter who I go for. I think I'm gonna play my wolf cub, and I'm gonna put it right here. And so he's gonna do 1 damage, and then we're gonna take 4 damage. But as long as we don't tip all the way over, we'll be okay. So I guess let's try this. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Yep, so it'll attack us directly instead of attacking wolf cub. And then wolf cub will murder coyote. And then I would like to get... So, oh yeah, so now if we take 2 more damage, we lose. So we have to play something. So we are going to have to grab one of our squirrels. So we need to grab a squirrel here. And then we need to grab one of these so that we can play our wolf. Yes. And then these will kill both of these cards, and we will take 0 damage this turn. And now we can grab one of these because we got time. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Now we have 3. We're a wolf deck. We will do 6 damage. Not quite enough to win. You're 2 damage away from winning. Wolf cub. Yeah, we already won. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Oops. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. That's what he said. Yeah, he does do that. I'm trying to think if we could have won without using that item. I'm not sure we could have. I'm not sure we could have won. So, I'm not going to feel bad about that. But we will survive this time. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Alright, let's get another card. And then we can look at our full deck now. So you see now we only have 1 sigil. And it's on wolf cub. So we're not going to want to go to the sacrifice because we'll have to put this sigil on one of these guys. And I very strongly prefer having low-cost cards over high-cost cards. So I'm not a huge fan of this deck right now. We have Wolf Cub and Stoat, and those are our only 2 that cost only 1 blood. So I don't really like... I like the Wolf cards. I don't really like the River Snapper card too much. Depending on what this campfire is, I might change my mind. But for now, Adder... Another wolf. We're not gonna do that. And then another river snapper. Okay. These little mushrooms just mean that you have the card already. So these are all 2-cost cards, unfortunately. So my thought process is we have that sacrifice thing next, the sacrifice shrine next, and despite the Adder having pretty bad stats, this is a really good passive ability. This is a really good sigil. So I'm wondering if I should put that sigil maybe on Wolf Cub, like maybe we could skip the campfire and it's to buff Stoat, and instead I could sacrifice the Adder to put onto Wolf Cub, and then Wolf Cub will... Yeah, but Wolf Cub grows anyway. I think between the 3 of these, we take the Adder. And then we... There's a campfire up here, too. Because we can't put the Adder... We can't put this on Stoat, because Stoat already has a passive. He already has a sigil, so it won't let me do it again. I could put... this on the River Snapper so that he is now a very tanky one-shot card, and that would be okay. Or I could just hit 2 campfires and really buff up Stoat. I don't know which would be better. I think River Snapper would be better. We'll hit this campfire. We're gonna skip this one. So we're gonna put the Adder passive onto River Snapper. Because you want to put this passive on a card that only does 1 damage. Because if you put it on a card that does more damage, it kind of like lessens the value of that damage. Unless you're attacking them directly. But we will do this. And now our River Snapper insta-kills anything it wants. And then we will fight, and then we will go up here. I don't think I really want another item. I don't think I really need one, so we will go up here. These Grand Furs, oh, they suck. Okay, we did not get... Oh! Okay. This card's insane. This card is annoying. I think it's very good that we got River Snapper because River Snapper will insta-kill this card. If I do not play something here, we will immediately take 4 damage. Even though this is airborne, this tree will actually block it. Which I guess this is good that we have these. You know, I think, because this River Snapper will survive a hit from the Grizzly, so I think we're going to need to take our second item. Oh, that's not good. I think we will take our second item. We will play these two, and we will play River Snapper right here to kill that Grizzly. So as you can see, like, this card's kind of insane. We're progressively getting more and more difficult cards. So, there, yep, and he's got another one right after that's gonna kill it anyway. Okay, yikes. I think this might be the one where we die. You can, start fights over by pausing and going to the start screen. It's kind of cheaty. I will admit that I did it sometimes during my original playthrough. I did do it. It is kind of cheaty, though. I don't know if I'm going to do it here. Even if you restart, you start with the same cards in your hand. So I don't know if it'll even really help us. We might not be able to survive this. Let's see. Because there are parts, eventually it'll kind of force you to die. And this might be where it forces us, where we have to die. Because these Grizzlies deal 4 damage, so I can kill this one with River Snapper, but I'm not going to be able to kill another one. I'm just trying to think if there's literally anything we can do. So basically, we have to... Well, if we draw Stoat, though, we can play... I mean, what other 1-cost card do we have? It's only Wolf Cub. Okay, so I think we draw Squirrel. I think we play Wolf Cub here. Wolf Cub will do 1 damage. We will be at 2 ticks of damage, and this Grizzly will die. And then his turn will play out. This Sparrow will attack this Fur, and then this Grizzly will kill this River Snapper. We will survive at least 2 more turns. Let's go. So you can see it insta-kills everything. Okay, not another Grizzly. That's actually kind of surprising. We now have a full-grown wolf. So... This wolf will deal 3 damage. We will take 4 damage. Oh, we win! Wait, we win! Because it'll do 3 damage. We already won. Haha! Yep, okay. I knew it. So this is a part where you have to die. Oh, we made it! We made it to the part where I had to die. I feel good about myself. So that is kind of an example of the jump scares you will get in this game. As you can see, we are now filled up with Grizzlies. We have no choice but to die. So here, have some squirrels. Can we take out any of these? We can take out this one. You're coming with us. And we will die. So yes, as you can see, there are some parts, especially like in this beginning of this game, where it's kind of scripted. We have to die. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Yeah, Stoat was right. No regards for the rules. Get up. Get up from the table. And now we can stand. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. So this is our cabin. This is where we, This is where we are inexplicably kind of trapped. There are, I don't know if we can do these now. Whoops. Yeah, and then you. I don't remember exactly what the puzzle is. Maybe we can't do these yet. Oh, we can! Okay, cool. Does it fit? So there's puzzles all over this this place. In fact, if you go, and I kind of know some of the answers, like the safe combination and stuff like that, but we do want to blow this candle out. Hello, friend. Okay, so there are some things that just don't have anything yet. This is what we're supposed to be doing, is grabbing this candlestick. There's this door. We'll find out more about that later. One thing, though, is in the rule book. Will it let me read the book yet? No, it won't. Let's see if we can open this. I know, I just have it memorized because, again, I've played this. The code is 273. Oh, how pleasant. Okay. That is a chunk of meat, so we cannot get that card yet. Basically, we need to grab this, bring it here. We'll be able to open that safe, and there will be something else in it in a second. Put it right there. Now sit back down. We already got the ring, though, so that's good. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? So now we only have 1 life. And then this is the boss up here. So I had to, now I kind of regret using my items because we were going to lose anyway. I think I used both squirrels that fight. Items are pretty important. Do I want 2 items, or do I want to buff my cards? I always like buffing my cards, but I don't know if that's the better option. I truly don't know if that's better or not. I suppose if we can get more squirrels, we can play our stronger cards. So maybe we should just go for the items. But we're also going to be getting a new card. No matter what, we're getting a new card. So if we can get another 1 blood card, that would be awesome. And then we can go. We're gonna go. I think we're gonna take items, even though I think I want to do the other way, but I think taking items would be the better strategy here. I also just love the sounds of this game. This is like ASMR. Let's get items. We're gonna take an item. We're gonna take 2 items, actually. Grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its... Yeah, this is a good card, but it costs 3 blood, so... A skunk. Okay, this is a 1 card. Its stench reduces the strength of the enemy, but it does no damage. So it really isn't that good. But it's either that or we take another wolf. I don't know. I guess we should take the skunk. So basically what this does, yeah, the card that is opposing it will lose 1 power. So if the card opposing it only has 1 power, it will do nothing. Like the card across it won't be able to attack at all. I think we take skunk, even though skunk's kind of useless. We are going to be getting items, so we're going to be getting squirrels. We're not taking grizzly. It's between these 2. I don't like high cost cards. High cost cards are almost never worth it. Do we really need another wolf? We have 3. We're gonna take skunk. I don't think that was the right decision, but we're gonna do it anyway. And then we're gonna get some items. So we get to pick. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. If I had known we were getting this, I might have changed my mind about grizzly. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. Choose 1. We will take the squirrel. There's no reason for us to take this because we don't have any cards that need 3 blood now. If I knew this was showing up, I would have taken grizzly. We'll take the squirrel. This item is not that good, I have found. I don't think this item is really that good. Basically, for a turn, it makes all of my cards attack Leshy directly. This is Leshy, by the way. It makes all my cards attack him directly. I really don't think it's as good as it sounds. We're just gonna take 2 squirrels. Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items, you carried on. And now we will fight the boss. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Yar! Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector. So this is the first boss. He's doing the prospector again? Easy boss, the mule's key. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so he has Coyote here. Okay, so Stoat is right. This is what we need right here. We need this pack mule. And we got Stoat right away, which is actually really good. So the thing about the pack mule is that the pack mule, this sigil, it will move across the deck like this. Or across the field like this. But as long as this Coyote's here, it will actually stay right there, which makes it a lot easier to kill, because we need to kill this card. So, and we have River Snapper. So you know what? I think we just pass. Well, actually, no. We need to play Stoat. We play Stoat. Coyote will not kill Stoat on its first run, so we're going to play Stoat. Back on the board. Coyote will come down, attack Stoat for 2 damage, and he will survive. And then we can draw another squirrel. We can sacrifice Stoat and the squirrel to play River Snapper before Stoat kills the Coyote, and then we can kill the pack mule and the Coyote in 1 turn. So that's our strat. Another Coyote. Ack. So now we will draw a squirrel, and then we will play River Snapper and Coyote. Stoat will kill Coyote. River Snapper will kill the pack mule. So this has a bunch of cards under it. Once River Snapper kills it, we will get all of those cards. And now we get a bunch of free cards. Dang nabbit, my mule! This Coyote will kill Stoat, though, which kind of stinks. But that's okay. So now we have a bunch of cards drawn. Porcupine is really good. We will draw a squirrel. So, this boss has 2 phases. And each boss does something in their second phase. This boss in particular will destroy my cards. So I don't want to play my really good cards yet. I just want to win, which I know exactly how I can beat this phase. So what we're going to do, River Snapper will do 1 damage, and then we only need 3 more to win. Well, we have a wolf drawn, and we have 2 squirrels. So we're just going to ignore this Coyote, and we're just going to play wolf here. We will do a total of 4 damage, which will win us this round, and then the Coyote will actually, I believe the Coyote will disappear next round. Blow out one of those candles. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards, and this is what he does. He turns all my cards into gold nuggets. Gold! I've struck golds! Okay, so Coyote didn't disappear, but that's okay because we have Porcupine, and Porcupine will kill it. So now we have these gold nuggets. We cannot sacrifice these. We cannot play anything on these spaces until something else comes down to kill it. So we are going to play Porcupine. Or should we play Sparrow? No, we should play Porcupine because we need to kill this Coyote. So we're gonna play Porcupine. And Porcupine's gonna attack Coyote and kill it. And then Bloodhound will come down and destroy this. And then if we want, we could play Elk. Let's go. So this, get him. This a Coyote sigil. Okay, so Stoat's dead, so we're not gonna get Stoat back. If we draw a squirrel, we can play Sparrow. Yes, that is what we want to do. Okay, so a couple sigil explanations. Porcupine sigil is that whenever he gets attacked, the card that attacked him is dealt a single damage point. So if this Bloodhound attacks him, it's going to take a point of damage, but it will also kill him. And then the Bloodhound's attack is that whenever a card is going to attack an empty space, this card moves and sort of tanks that damage. I want this card to stay over here. So we're going to play Sparrow. I think this is how this is going to work. Even though the Sparrow is flying, because cards attack from left to right. So even though the Sparrow is flying, I'm pretty sure... So the Sparrow will hit Leshy directly. It will not hit this card. I think this card will still come back over to block it. Let's see. Oh. Okay, never mind. Is it when a card is placed? It must be when a card is placed. Let's see. Yeah, it's when a card is placed. Okay, never mind. I thought of that wrong. So I do want this to stay over here. Adder. Okay, what are we at? We're actually doing pretty good so far. Do we want... So we're about to take 2 damage and we're gonna deal 1 damage. And that's kind of inevitable because I can't play a 1... Here, let's draw from this deck. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's what I think we do. I think we just pass. He's gonna attack us for 2 damage. This is gonna die, but then watch this. If I pull a squirrel, and I place this skunk here, this adder can no longer attack, so it can't do anything. And now I have a free sacrifice for next turn. So we're gonna deal 1 damage. This adder's not gonna do anything, I don't think. I don't think it can insta-kill my skunk unless it has an attack power. Yeah, it can't damage it, so I don't think it'll kill it. We're gonna deal 1 damage, we're gonna take 2 damage. We're going to draw another squirrel next turn, and then we can kill adder with elk by sacrificing the skunk and the squirrel we draw. So I think that's our play. We are running out of time though, because the more he piles on these cards, the more difficult this is gonna get. Or we could, well no, because then adder's gonna be there dealing damage. But adder does 1 damage and the Bloodhound does 2 damage, so maybe we should just try to kill the Bloodhound. Yeah, I think we should. So we're gonna sacrifice skunk and squirrel, and we're actually gonna put the elk here. And the elk's gonna kill the Bloodhound in 2 turns. So we will take 1 damage, and then we will deal 1 damage, and then we will take 1 damage. And now we will draw from here, because we're probably gonna have to start using these. Yeah, okay. Oh, elk is gonna die if I don't destroy this card. I don't want that. Okay, we're gonna sacrifice Porcupine. We're gonna do this. So now we're gonna kill both these cards. Elk will not be able to move because I want elk to stay in this corner. We're gonna take 1 damage, but then we kind of win, so. Because now we just have an instant 5 damage going. And we got Wolf Club. We're gonna play nothing. We're gonna deal 5 damage, we're gonna take 1 damage, so not too worried about it. Draw this, and then just for good measure, we'll kill this adder. Wolf Cub will kill adder. And we will win. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. So yeah, there's a lot of strategy in this game if you can't tell. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. So every time we beat a boss, we get this chance. So these are all rares. Okay, poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? So this is just another sacrifice one. Gek. The uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. This card is great. This card costs nothing to play. So if you can get some sigils on this, like sigils that make it unkillable, if you can get fecundity on this card is crazy because it costs nothing. I don't like this card. You're a Yuli. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. We take Gek. I think we take Gek. I don't like this card because you never have 4 blood. You never have 4 blood on the deck. However, this I could take a risk because should I? But this is still 0 cost. We're taking the Gek. I'll explain why I considered you're a Yuli in a later down the road. But the Gek is still better. With Sound of the Prospector's Pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the human air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. All right, we're going to stand. So we beat the first boss. Again, we have all these things in here. This is still meat. Okay. Which means we can't really do anything. I don't even think we can do any of the puzzles or anything until a bit later. So I guess we will end this episode here. And in the next one, we will continue onward through the wetlands.